Hey, everybody, welcome to the channel. How are y'all? I hope you are doing well. Welcome back to Through the Years of Farm Sim. We are all the way up to FS19 tonight. I have FS25 downloaded on my computer. I can't play it till Monday, but I have it downloaded. So, me and Rob are going to be perfectly fine getting stream started on Monday. If you ordered the game from Giants, you can preload and install the game right meow. And I suggest doing that because the download portals and everything are going to be even busier on Monday and Tuesday. So if you have the Giants version of the game, I suggest downloading and installing it like this weekend. Also, I have watched select preview videos of FS25, and all I'm gonna say is the build mode looks pretty freaking fantastic. I can't wait to show it off to y'all. But we are here on FS19 WestBridge Hills. So, the base game crops in FS19, this has a few, but I will read off the ones that are base game. Wheat, barley, oat, cotton, canola, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beet, oilseed radish, poplar, grass, and sugarcane. This map also has millet and rye, but those were added by the mod maker. And then also here's your starting equipment, which I think I forgot to do last night in 17. I don't think I went over the starting equipment. I think I might have sold it before we even got going. Stara, JCB Fast Track, John Deere 8R, Steyr, Russell Mash, Agroliner, Russell Mash, the K-branded cultivator, K-branded subsoiler, K-branded planter, a K-branded additional tank, a K-branded sprayer, a hilarious Stego leveler, 2 of those, and then large chicken coop multi-silo, which was for potatoes and sugar beets. I'm not sure what the other symbol is. That's annoying. How are you, Pete? 2 large silos. Or no, 2 large silo extensions. Large green silo, small silo extension. Garages. Herbicide point. Liquid for gas station. Fertilizer point. Wind pump. Seeds. Vehicle shop. Various other decorations. There's our FPS, which is very awesome. Pete, where did you get FS25 from? Soybeans? So, our starting fields are... Actually, you only get 2 on here. 19, you got 16 and 17. So I believe 17 is empty, yes. And, Giants, go download and install the game right now. Unlike 13, 15, and 17, where you had to go to the field to buy it, they switched to what we have now, where you can just click on the PDA map and buy the field. Nice. Wasn't sure if you were lurking when I first started, if you heard me or not. We need to set some settings. I'll show y'all what I normally do in most of the current games. Hey Spooky, how are ya? Real time, economic difficulty. I either do normal or hard. We'll just leave it on normal. Traffic off. Automatic engine start on. Hey Carla. All those helper jumped off in 19. Plant grow fast. Plant withering off. Crop destruction off. Periodic plowing on. Lime required on. Weeds off. 15-minute save interval. Oh. And I also have easy dev controls on. We're going to do something with that at the end of the stream. I haven't watched much about FS25 yet. Like I said, I did watch a Mr. Silly P video on the build mode, and oh my gosh. I will probably have at least 4 or 5 videos just on the build mode. Like, I'm not gonna go into details, but yet, because, let's just say some of the stuff, at least from what I can tell until I get my hands on it, exceeded my expectations. But really, you guys will know my, true thoughts on it on Monday with the, map tour with, Rob. Oh, Carl, I might have FS25 installed right now. All I gotta do is put in my activation code on Monday and I'm good to go. So, all the worrying me and Rob were doing about whether we were gonna, be able to get it downloaded and everything on time on Monday, we don't have to worry about now. Yeah, mine's installed too. All I gotta do is throw in that activation code and I'm good to go. I might have the FS25 logo next to the 22 logo on my computer. Nice, Pete. Yeah, well, you got yours through Amazon. If you do it through Giants, you have to put in the activation code. But also, don't you have to wait till Tuesday to play it, Carl? Giants version can play it on Monday. What? You can play on Monday too? I thought earlier you said, like, on Saturday last week, whatever you said, you could install it Monday but not play it until Tuesday or whatever. I guess Giants made a deal with Amazon. Do we have a truck and trailer or anything to offload? Or do we need one? We might upgrade that. Yeah, we can get that for 52. We're gonna grab that. And then... You know what? No. We're gonna get 6R. Oh, just to be that person, because I know you guys love it when I get 6Rs. Oh, shoot. I just realized. There you go. You guys should be able to hear the music now. '94, nice, Carl. Hey, Adam. There we go. Gamble, slots, really bot, you suck. So, Rob canceled his stream tonight. He's not feeling good, so we probably could go more than 2 hours, but we're probably just gonna stick to the 2 hours I was planning on tonight. I am trying to get the Survival Monday and Throwback Thursday videos recorded and edited for next week so that I can just strictly focus on FS25 next week. So tomorrow night will be well, here's what's going on for the rest of the week. Tomorrow will be 8 to 10 on FS22. And then I'll look at it later, Carl. I was just curious. Then I will be taking an hour off and coming back at 11 p.m. for Convoy. And then Sunday will be 9 p.m. I'm going to stream here on Twitch. We are going to go over all of the vehicles on the Giants website. And then I might do a MP Hunter stream on Kick after that. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes us to go over the stuff on the website. And if Carl's up and willing to host UConn after that, is my plan for Sunday at the moment. And then Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, me and Rob will be doing first looks on Riverbend Springs and Hootan Pantai. So, fun week coming up. What we're doing after Monday as far as 25 content, like what we're gonna be streaming next weekend, I'm not sure. I want to see all 3 of the maps before I make that choice. Where did you send it? I don't see a reply DM, Carl. Nice. Okay, Adam. Okay. Just took a while. Honestly, I was gonna skip out on Convoy tomorrow until we decided it was gonna be the last one for a while. Interesting. Not something I'm interested in, at least right now. Too much going on. We're trying to get too much stuff right now. Yeah, that's something I wouldn't be able to commit to. My dedication is elsewhere. Ouch! Oh. Heck, that's worse than Twitch. Now we got cruise control. I think I slept on my right shoulder, Ron, last night because it's been killing me all day. But I guess, is that anything on Amazon, Carl? Yeah. You would think going through the Amazon games thing would be at least as good as Twitch's 50-50. Yeah. Really? That's all Amazon makes on sales is 20%? That's how far you can zoom out in FS19. I almost said 22. I am all over the place with games. Wow, that seems low. That's crazy. But I guess if it was like a Amazon seller, they would have to pay out the seller, because not everything on Amazon is bought directly from Amazon. Where are we going? I don't know. Crazy. That's where we're going. I played so much Farm Sim and so many different games this past week. I'm surprised I haven't mixed up versions more than I have, honestly. Really? I can't tell you the last time I did anything with duct tape. I actually have a roll. So funny story. When I had my shoulder surgery, like, I don't remember if it was my last appointment with the physical therapist office I went to. It was one of the last. They actually gave me a roll of green duct tape. But I liked that physical therapist place. That wasn't the first time I had been there. Man, we need to put cruise control back on.
The further we move on from all those yesterdays, happiness gets nearer. The light that we see closing in so fast ahead, it's hope, it's getting clearer. The more I think of all the tough times we survived, the more it makes me smile. If nothing's broken us, yeah, nothing never will. 'Cause dreams are hard to kill. And I know
Somewhere for the memories somewhere.
just hold on tight.
Thank goodness for cruise control in these newer games. I probably would have had to cancel stream too if these newer games didn't have cruise control. Like I said, I think I slept on my right shoulder on last night, because it's been killing me pretty much all day. Ah. So, did Spooky get FS25 too, or just you, Carl? If either one of you guys are still here. Did you get FS25? Or was it just Carl? Ah. Are you ever gonna get it, or are you not that interested in Farm Sim? Heck, she's played it recently. She's played Farm Sim within the last month. Oh, you're gonna like it. I mean, just after watching Silly P's video on the build mode, yeah. My light excitement level went from a 22 to like, these next couple days can't go any faster. And I didn't say this, but there's already mods out for FS25. Alright, where are we selling these money beans? That was me. I was like right up on the mic. My mouth was maybe an inch away from the mic when I said that. I did that on purpose. Oh. If you heard what I said, you heard what I said. If not, you'll have to wait till Monday to find out. But if it's still echoing now, let me know, because then there's a problem. Alright, how much are we gonna make from these money beans? 21,000, nice. Let's see, what's going on with these 2 new fields we bought? Not grown yet, so, honestly, we're just gonna leave this right here. And honestly, now that I showed off the starting equipment, most of this is just gonna go. Because we're gonna buy better. Ah, okay. go past what I'm looking for, first of all. Why do we get... I have not seen this. I am hoping we get a straight plow. I'm not holding my breath, but I hope we get a straight plow in FS25 base game. We're gonna do a cultivator. And then we are gonna grab another large tractor. Let's go 8R. R is one of them that I actually like wide tires on. And another difference between these older games and 25 that I can say, because it was in the blog, it sounds like tire choice is actually gonna matter in 25. It's not just gonna be which one do you like the best anymore. So, where is it? Really? I have no mods on here. You're gonna take forever still? Dang it! Where is it? Ah, periodic plowing required off. Because I do not like base game plows, so we're not gonna plow, we're gonna cultivate. Now we could have grabbed a subsoiler, but I think this cultivator is even bigger than that. Yeah. So, we're gonna plow these 3 fields. And then, so how I play it without PF is, in 19 you need 2 fertilizer states. So, I will plow or cultivate like we're doing right now. Then I will fertilize, and then I'll plant. And if the planter or seeder that we have doesn't have fert in it, then I'll fertilize again right away. And then I don't have to touch the crop again until it's ready to harvest. If you have not, do not forget to follow. That would be greatly appreciated. We are trying to get Giant's partner. And when I do, I will be doing a 12-hour live stream. I haven't calculated, but I am assuming we are less than 100 points away now with the growth we've had on YouTube, especially since I calculated last. Speaking of YouTube, since this is going to be exported to YouTube after stream, if you are watching over there, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That will also be greatly appreciated. There's going to be a lot going on over the next quite a while. Really, I want to bust out as many tutorial videos as I can in the first 2-3 weeks of FS25. And I have a lot planned. One of my video ideas might have to wait until we get easy dev for 25. As I'm not sure how easy collectible hunt videos will be without it. So if that's the case, as soon as easy dev drops, I'll be doing collectible videos on the 3 base game maps. Those are the only ideas I have for videos on YouTube that I'm thinking might have to wait a little bit. Everything else I think I should be able to knock out as fast as I can. Also, make sure you are in the Discord. If you are watching this on YouTube, that will be linked in the description of the video, because I'm not sure that notifications are going to go out, because, and I hate this about YouTube, you can only have 3 notifications go out in a 24-hour period. So if I release 3 videos, let's say I release a video at 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, and 11 in the morning. And then the next day, if I release one at 8 a.m., you won't get the notification for it. But, on the other hand, you can get as many notifications as videos I put out on the Discord. We might get to some little bit of planting tonight, I'm not sure. We are only going to go 2 hours. Like I said, I have some more video work to do tonight. And really streaming this many days in a row, I am trying to not burn myself out. It's not very often that I stream 6-7 days in a row, whatever we're up to. Plus, I've been working on videos every day. I probably put in a good 10-12 hours of content every day this week. That's right, our next field is 17 right here. Dang it! When to do that 3-click on the map like in 22. But it looks like this field's already been cultivated, but we're gonna hit the edge to get rid of this stuff along the edge that I don't want. We can lift up for now, see if there's anything else along the edges we want to get rid of. Might have just been that one side. And, I have a question, mostly for those of you guys on the YouTube side later. Do you guys like the full exports of these streams over to YouTube? Or with, like, my audio, me talking and everything? Or for the next game, would you like me to take out the audio and time-lapse these? If you want to, let me know in the comments below. That would be awesome. Like I said, that was more of a question for the YouTube side, but if those of you guys over here on Twitch that watch the YouTube side to have any input, of course you can tell me right now. Alright, that field's done, and then we can go up to 5? No, 6. 5 is growing still. Of course, that is gonna be at least 3 years down the line. I'm also kind of hoping that this time around, even if it doesn't get an expansion, I'm hoping we did a season. God, I just called out my Call of Duty days. Anyway, I am hoping we get a, year 3 pass. What is this, grass field? How much money do we have? We're gonna run out of stuff to do. I guess we can fertilize and plant 16 and 17 and then see how we're doing on time. What? We're gonna, of course, go my favorite. We're going the breed all. Let's see, bot. What are you going to give me now? Nice, I'll take it. I landed on my wheels. Not a crash. And why the heck am I just realizing this part of WestBridge Hills right now? I have never seen this before. Not even joking. After all these years of playing WestBridge Hills, game after game, this is the first time I'm seeing this. I'm back highway. Out there in the open. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway. Took the seat next to mine like you've been there before. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, we also... Let's get our tractor out of the way. We need... some solid fertilizer. That should be enough to fill this thing up now. 80, nice spook. Heist. Let's make some delicious pizza. You kidding me? I think we're gonna be one short. I think it was like 1856 or something weird. Yeah. Congrats, Spooky and myself on delicious pizza. And another big difference between 13, 15, and 17 and all of these newer games, and one that I realized this week I enjoy very much, being able to actually sleep through the night. That would be one of the downsides of doing time lapses of these over on YouTube to make the videos shorter. You wouldn't get my commentary like that unless I will rewatch the stream and kept those voice parts in, but took the stuff geared to Twitch only out. That could work. I've got time to think about it. I want to read your guys' opinions if I get any. Like I said, we have at least 3 years before we do this type of a throwback series again. Of course, we're keeping Throwback Thursdays as a thing, and in the new year, we'll be bringing Throwback Thursday streams back to Twitch too. And a nice thing, another thing between, that I like between 17 and 19 You can actually go into the menu with your cruise control on, and it doesn't stop you every time, like in 17. But what I was actually wanting to look at, see if six needs fertilized. Yes, it does. So we can run up there and fertilize that too. So we'll get 17 done, and then we'll run up there and fertilize the grass field. And then don't remember. Do they need a lime? No. Okay. Lime became a thing in 19 as well. For 19, there was no such thing as lime needed in this game. '19 also added John Deere based game. 19 also see, we'll just do it. Dang it! I should have went the other way. Let's see here. The animals in FS19. Chickens, sheep, cows, pigs, and horses. We'll see what time we finish fertilizing these last couple fields, but we might call it after this. We'll see. We have finished this one and the grass field. So the grass field shouldn't take too long. This is definitely the bigger of the two fields. Really? For a save that's just gonna be gone after tonight, there's no sense in us planting. Plus, I want to, show off something on Easy Dev. We were talking about the fact sheets and blog today, and this morning, and we started talking about snow in the game. We will finish that conversation in a little bit here. Because it's easier to show you than explain, trying to explain what I'm talking about. Which is why we have Easy Dev on here tonight. Nope. I'm trying to remember how long after release we got it in 22. I think it was definitely within a month. But apparently, some modders have it now. So, I'm guessing it's not gonna be too long after release. If it's in a state that some modders have it already. And then we're gonna call it. Because like I said, for a save that I'm just gonna delete after tonight, there's no sense in planting. Let's get this unfolded again. Mm. 32, that ain't bad. Yeah, this ain't gonna take long. Come up back. The widow. Second, I believe it's gone. Oh yeah. This field ain't gonna take long. Was great, top of the world. We must be a WestBridge. Final word. The open road. Alright, that field's done. Let's see. I remember how to do what I want to do in Easy Dev. Why can't I get snow? I guess we could do it with rain too. Why? Give me rain, write me out. Fine. Let's do this. Give me rain so I can show something off real quick. There you go, Spook. Okay. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this. It might be better in 22 tomorrow, so I might put Easy Dev in 22 as well. But if you can see this, this rain is going in one direction only. That hurts my eyes, and it is not realistic. Once again, I'm not holding my breath on any of this stuff, but could we get rain that actually moves directions so that it's not as harsh on your eyes? Giants, please? But anyway, that is gonna do it for tonight. I think that was a fair representation of FS19. Tomorrow night, 2 streams. 10 p.m. Eastern, FS22. I'll be taking an hour off and then coming back at 11 p.m. for the last ATS convoy for quite a while. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to follow. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you are watching this over on YouTube, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you all later. Night.